thanks for watching. Today I'm going to show you how I propagate lemongrass. Lemongrass is one of those things that's super easy to propagate, and I use it pretty frequently. I use it in my tea, I use it in my cooking, but what I used to do was go and buy a whole bunch of it from the grocery store. But like any fresh produce, lemongrass will go bad. So it'll either dry up or it'll rot, and then you have the unfortunate thing of having to go back and buy some more. So for those of you who have similar frustrations with lemongrass, here is a way to have a continuous or an endless supply of lemongrass at home. So the things you're going to need before propagating lemongrass is one of these little like Tupperware containers. You can use either a yogurt container, or this is one that I got from just takeout. Nothing fancy. The taller ones are better, just so that it holds the lemongrass up, because they are a little top heavy. They'll keep trying to topple over. So this is one of the things. You're going to need rooting hormone. And rooting hormone is one of those that you can get from any large garden center. You can get it from Home Depot, any of those sorts of things. So this one over here is the Take Root Garden Safe rooting hormone. And this one is the Bonton #2 rooting powder. I think I got this guy from Home Depot, and I got this one out of Amazon. I think the Bonton one seems to work better, so I recommend it more. And then of course you're just going to need a bunch of lemongrass. Now when you're picking out the lemongrass, there's a couple of things to consider. So you have in some grocery stores you'll get it as a bunch like this. But if you go and buy them from a Asian grocer, you get the chance to pick them individually. And that might be a little better if you do have that in your area. So the thing to look out for are kind of these stems on the base of your lemongrass. So if you look at this one, it's been cut off, and this one might not propagate, but unfortunately the one that I bought comes as a bunch. Yeah, this is no good. But if you look at the others, there's a higher chance of this one propagating and this one, because they have a bit of a stem to them, and those are the ones that you need to look out for. Alright, so let's start with just a single piece of lemongrass. The first thing you need to do is basically peel off the leaves, the outer leaves on the lemongrass stem. Just take off a couple of them, and you'll start to notice that that stem at the bottom starts to get a little longer. And as you take them off, you'll notice these little shoots on the stem. They are basically like dormant shoots. It's hard to notice until you're actually looking for them. But there's one over here, and there's another one over here. And if you keep going with removing these leaves, you'll find more. So all you have to do is take off some of these leaves, and it looks like it's counterintuitive, but it's gonna work. Just go ahead and just peel off some of these, just so that you expose these shoots to the water once you do put them into the vase, or into the Tupperware, I guess. You could use a vase, doesn't matter. And you just go ahead and go do the same for all of your lemongrass shoots that you bought. And after that, well, let me just take this one off too. Go ahead and take off this. It's a little hard initially. Try not to break the stem while you're doing this. Yeah, I see a number of shoots on this one as well. So yeah, down here, it's hard to notice them, but they're little triangular shoots that you will see growing. And that's literally all you need. Now take the rooting powder. It's kind of like a whitish dry powder. And all you have to do is stick the stem end in the powder, just shake it around a little bit so that it's covered, kind of like that. That's all you need. Same with the others. Just continue to do this with all your shoots. And then these just go into your Tupperware container. The next step would be to add water, just enough such that the exposed stem is covered. Don't go all the way, because then that's how the rest of the stem starts to rot, which is the bit that starts to form leaves. And that's pretty much it. Just leave this for a couple of weeks at a window, or if it's still warm where you are, you can leave it outside as well. Leave it like this for about, I would say like 4 weeks. And the only thing you'd have to do in between is keep changing the water. So you'd have to change this water because there isn't that much. You'd have to change the water every 2 to 3 days just so that it gets a fresh supply of oxygenated water. And that's pretty much all you need to do. And the other option is just to like turn it around so that, you know, all the other shoots get some exposure to light. And that's pretty much it. So 4 weeks later, this is what your shoots are going to look like. You've got a ton of roots, and if you look closely, the little dormant triangles that were on the base of the young shoots have turned into plants of their own. So these are pretty much ready to get potted. So once your lemongrass is ready to pot, all you need is some soil and some Osmocote extended release fertilizer and a nursery pot like this. And all I did was put my lemongrass in slightly deeper than I would any other plant because they are a little top heavy, and that's all you need. You just put them in the nursery pot and let them do their thing. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Do give it a thumbs up if you did like this video, and do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.